Okay, so we are on the current liabilities, and as we know, creditors is one of them. Bank overdraft, in the question, we don't have any bank overdraft. We don't have any expenses owing or income received in advance. So we only have creditors. So you less it straight away from your current assets to get your working capital. So the working capital is 260,000. We are lessing 40,000 from it. That'll give us 220,000, right? So we now add it to the fixed assets, and I think we'll get a total of 506,000 as the net total assets. The net total assets. You finish up your balance sheet by looking at your financed by, and the obvious first item is capital. Right? So in this question, our capital figure was given as 171,500. Then, as we saw from the previous illustration and format, you add net profit, you less drawings, right? So let's go and pick our net profit, which is 268,600. 268,600. That's our net profit. And we less any drawings from the question. If you have any drawings, yes, we have drawings of 10,000. So we less drawings of 10,000. We do those adjustments to get the closing capital. And then we look for the long-term liabilities. Again, we have bank loan here, bank loan here. So bank loan of 100,000. So let's sum that up and see. We are going to get how much? 530,100. So our capital employed, right? Which is expected to be equal to the net total asset. So that suggests to us that there is an issue with what we have done so far, right? But please, when it happens like that, always check your trial balance, because if there's any difference in your trial balance, it's going to affect your balancing, right? So it's always important to check your balance sheet and see if they are equal. The debit side is equal to the credit side. So let me do that quickly for us to satisfy ourselves that the mistake is coming from us or maybe the question itself. So you see, when you check, the debit side is 795,500. The credit is 798,000. So there is some difference in there. Let's look at the difference. Equal to this minus this. The difference is 2,500. So that difference is causing the difference in your balance sheet. Okay. So sometimes it can happen like that. Not all questions would have to balance. So if it happens like that, you leave it and then you don't disturb your peace. Okay, but let me see something here. I think that these are two. The difference in the balance sheet is very huge, and maybe we have to look at our calculations, and maybe we have not brought an item. Okay, it's always important. However, like I said, if you are too sure about your entries, then you don't need to panic. Just leave it as it is and move on. Okay. So any questions, professors? Let me check the net profit. Okay, the net profit is 268,600. 268,000. Okay, exactly what we brought here. Let me check this calculations again. Okay, well, dear professors, this is what I'm going to do. I'll leave out for you to figure out the issue, okay, because all other things being equal, the difference in the balance sheet should be equal to the difference in the tribal. So if we should have any difference, it should be 2,500. So we are having in excess of 24,100, right? So I'll leave it out for you to figure out as an assignment by way of preparing the whole thing over again. Okay, so you prepare your trading profit and loss account and the balance sheet and figure out what is causing the issue. Okay, so dear professors, that will be your assignment. Now to the other issue that we have to deal with, that is the filling of the form. It's very important.